What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shayla, and today I'll be doing another tutorial. This time I will be doing a crisscross method with the rubber bands in the front, and then it'll be an install in the back. Also, y'all, I'm gonna try to talk as natural as possible because everybody that know me keep telling me I'm so commercial and I don't have no personality when I talk in my tutorials. So I'm about to give it a try. I'm gonna just record myself as I watch the video, for real. So first, after I wash her hair, I'm just sectioning it out so I can prepare to blow dry her hair. Depending on the density or depending on the style, I section it differently. So for this style, I'm just sectioning it into 4 pieces because the back will be an install. So now I'm just blow drying her hair out using my wig brush to help stretch the hair out. So once the hair is fully blown out, I just go ahead and give her a quick trim. I just go around the perimeter of the hair and I just take off anything that needs to come off. I always use a white towel because the white towel on dark hair helps you see where the hair is unhealthy. It helps you see whenever it's see-through, basically, that's what you know you really need to take off. So after I give her a trim, I separate the hair, so the front half for the crisscross, and then the back half is what I'll be sewing down. So I take out my leave out. This style does require a leave out. And once I separate my leave out, I put it up. And then I start my braid down for the install. So for my braid down, I always start with a perimeter braid. And then after the perimeter braid, I braid up and down, up and down. So just watching it, you're going to see what I mean. Alright, so now that the 2 tails or braids is just hanging, I don't know why I keep referring to them as tails, but I just go ahead and I just sew them around nice and tight. And then I put the weaving cap on. I tell my cousin, hold this tight so it don't move. Boom, it pops off. She don't listen. But anyway, so I'm braiding this down. She holding this down. I'm about to sew this down. And then I just go on to the install. I meant to oil her scalp before I even sewed down her weaving. Now, I swear I really forgot. And she didn't even remind me. But you would first oil the scalp and then you would go ahead and put your weaving net on. Don't miss steps like me. So whenever you do a half up, half down install, whether it's a sewing or a gluing, you always want to curve your tracks so they can fall one on top of another. It helps hide the wefts of the tracks underneath. And then once you get to the top, either the leave out will cover everything, or the hair that's out in the front. Like if you do a ponytail or something, it will just cover everything. You won't even see the wefts of the hair underneath. I know y'all work with me on these voiceovers because I'm trying to get better and better. I feel like I'm just so commercial. It's so hard talking to my phone and not talking to actual people. I gotta find other things to talk about. I just feel like I go from this is what you do, this is what you do, this is what you do. So just work with me as time go on. I will get better. I will find more interesting things to talk about because I'm really a lit person in real life. Like, if you know me, you love me. It's that simple. So just work with me. Yo, so as I'm installing this hair, if you didn't notice that my wefts are doubled the entire time, I leave my wefts doubled for half up, half downs because it gives it a full look. And since it's only half of the hair being sewn in, you do want to keep it super full. So I kept her wefts doubled the entire time. Also, she is wearing my DEEPWAVE hair. This is her third install with this hair. She had it for over a year. The hair is so bomb. Minimal shedding. It got super straight when I blow dried it. It got super straight in the flat on the process. The hair is just so bomb. I wish y'all could see how curly it is. But unfortunately, we washed it right before installing it, so you don't really get to see how curly it is. But the hair is so bomb, y'all. I promise y'all. So now that I'm at the front, this is what I'm about to do, the rubber band method, the crisscross rubber band method. We had an inspo pic. It was a girl off of Instagram, and basically hers wasn't like straight back like some people would be. It was more like angle. So if you see when I'm putting, I'm taking my comb at a certain angle, and I'm putting out the two sections because it was only 4 sections on each side. Heavy baby hair. So I'm combing her baby hair out after I get my sections together. Then I split the section I'm going to be doing first in half. Once I split it, I had added a little product, cleaned up my part. And then I do 6 squares on each side. If I was to ever redo this look, I would do 4 on each side. I would do 8 on each side because I did 3. So I did 3 boxes, bottom row, 3 bottom, 3 boxes, top row. If I ever redo this, I would do 4 bottom, 4 top. I think I would like the 4 better. But anyway, so I add my product, clean up those parts again, go at the top, split those boxes. So I basically match my parts. So the bottom box parts, I go from the bottom part of the box straight up to the top to make sure it's even. As I do the rubber band method, the shortest piece of hair goes underneath, if that makes sense. So I take that shortest piece and I put it underneath. It looks better when the long piece crosses over the short piece instead of the short piece crossing over the long piece. So you make sure that baby hair is out. Make sure you do not grip up that baby hair. Y'all don't know how bad I want to just cut just a little bit of her hair off just for her baby hair. Just a little bit. Her baby hair is long. She probably would have told me go ahead anyway, but I don't believe in cutting on nobody's hair. You know, we don't do no unnecessary cutting. So I'm cleaning up my boxes with a little product to get a good hold. And yeah, you see, you put that rubber band on nice and tight. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That was the first one I did, and this is my first time doing this style. So my rubber bands wasn't that tight at first. I think off camera I had to go back and like tighten up some of my rubber bands. Cause as I noticed as I was going, I noticed they wasn't tight enough. So now I'm moving on to the middle piece. So I'm cleaning up my middle part. Neat parts only, you know. You want to press that product in. Do not leave that product sitting on top. Comb it through, comb it through, comb it through. So another thing, when I do the top part, first that little triangle looking part in the front, I just make that a triangle. So you see me split that from the rest of the hair. That goes in a rubber band separately. After I do that, I split the rest of the hair in half. So you see that's the product on there to just make the parts clean. And then I do 3 on this side, 3 on the other side, and I match them from the previous rubber band section. So all my sections can be equal. And then I just do the same thing. So just watch me do it. So, y'all, let me tell y'all, I was struggling with these baby hairs. I did not have no edge control. So, if you look on the back of my hand, you see I'm using my Got2b glue. But y'all know that start off wet for real. It's not like a firm hole in the beginning. It start off wet. So, that was just a task for real. I don't know why I didn't ask her to remove her mask first. But now I'm just going through. I'm spraying holding spray on her hair just to, like, tame any flyaways. And now look at that. 360. Look at those neat parts. Look at that deep wave hair. It's giving straight. Everything is just giving, y'all. Everything is just giving. Anyway, this is the look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I promise y'all I will get better with the voiceovers. I will find more interesting things to talk about. Get more, I guess, personal lit, whatever.